Hey, this is Alex. Today I'm going to talk about how traditional education and the traditional education system kills entrepreneurship and the natural entrepreneurial drive in people and just makes people into basically bureaucrats. So I talk to a lot of entrepreneurs, and what I hear over and over is the schools, like people believe they go to school and that they're going to get a degree and that automatically they will get some kind of job security and some kind of like high-end job because they have the degree. Now, when I talk to entrepreneurs, they tell me exactly the opposite. Well, somewhat the opposite. They tell me all these kids come out of schools and they think they're going to get like some kind of job with us and they're going to get paid a lot of money and they're going to be like super successful from day one. And unless they're engineers, it's actually, or something like that, like engineers, computer scientists, stuff like that, it's generally complete nonsense because only in a few industries there is a huge in supply and demand difference in the favor of the employees. But in most industries, if you graduated, you're actually really worth a lot less than someone who doesn't have a degree but has many years of experience. So here's what actually happens, okay? So the school system was created by bureaucrats, the people who teach in the school system and universities, colleges, etc. They're basically trained bureaucrats. They need to check boxes and fill in a quota and that kind of stuff and teach like the curriculum that they're supposed to teach. They can't even get fired necessarily, but they're not focused on results and they don't communicate with entrepreneurs. Like the professor, most professors, most college teachers, depending on if you go to college or university, they don't talk to entrepreneurs that much. They're not like sitting there like, what are we going to teach that is going to connect with exactly what actual entrepreneurs need right now in the real world? So what happens is people come out and have all these like skills like Excel and Word, but they don't know actual skills. They don't know sales. They don't know like recent marketing. They don't have recent marketing knowledge. They don't know how to run a business or even really support a business. They maybe barely can pick up the phone and make a phone call. And this is actually a huge problem because the entrepreneurs, the people who actually got results, the people who know what they're talking about, they are not eager to get into politics and change the system because for an entrepreneur, politics is like almost anti-entrepreneurship. It's this system that is being designed now to take money from high producers and give it to low producers because that's how you get elected. You just say, we're going to give you stuff, so, vote for me. That's how it generally works. And those people get elected and they're not really entrepreneurs at all. They're like political families and whatever, right? So they help set up the school systems and everything that supports it to create more bureaucrats, to create more people like them. So it becomes this class of people that is anti-entrepreneurial, and they're supplying a workforce for the entrepreneurs, for the people who are creating, the few percent, 1 or 2% of the population that are creating most of the value, that are creating jobs, creating all this stuff. They're like looking to the system to give them qualified, smart people. And it's like, what is this? And they don't want to go into the system and work from within the system to fix the system because it's not profitable. It's very hard to make an impact. It's very hard to get elected without lying, without like saying, oh, you're going to get all this stuff, right? So that's a big problem. Real entrepreneurs, they're moving away from being interested in politics, and people are getting into politics that are really not qualified to help create this educational system that's going to work for businesses, that's going to work to create more value. And the West, that's what's happening in the West, in my opinion, at least right now, in the Western world and wealthy countries. It's not really growing that much because there's no more entrepreneurial drive. There's so much growth opportunity. Like anywhere you go as an entrepreneur, you see like, oh my God, look at this and look at that. There's so much growth opportunity. But it's not being taken advantage of because most people graduate and they don't want to really do anything. They just want like a safe little job. And entrepreneurs look at it and they're like, damn, this sucks. And some of us, we try to educate you. We try to get people involved and to create stuff, but not through politics, but through entrepreneurship. And ultimately, I believe that if more people become entrepreneurs, then the system will fix itself. Then more people will teach younger people and mentor them. It's not going to be through the traditional system. It's going to be a brand new system, and it's going to replace the current system. It's going to be fucking awesome. So that's my current beliefs on why the traditional educational system is killing entrepreneurship. And what we're doing about it is basically we're educating people like through these means here, and it's working. More and more people are taking on the mindsets and responsibilities and leadership roles of being an entrepreneur. And if you want to be one of those, fantastic, congratulations. Let me know in the comments below. Also, if you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. And if the content in this video resonates with you, if the message resonates with you, please thumbs up here on YouTube and share it with your friends on Facebook. And if you like more free videos about marketing, sales, and entrepreneurship, please subscribe, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video.